So SmackDown Live opens this week with Bray Wyatt walking to the ring. And it's like, okay, as soon as that happened, I'm like, okay, so how is Bray Wyatt going to get fucked this week? So, I mean, look, Bray Wyatt, man, his fucking gimmick is great. But the way they've been treating him is just nothing short of this. Middle finger to the max. All the way up. Fucked all the way up. Kane is his opponent this week. And it's like, alright, look. You can't... The funniest thing about Bray Wyatt is when he first arrived to WWE, he targeted Kane. And who got the upper hand? Bray motherfucking Wyatt. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, and oh, how the tides have turned, and it only took years to do it. Kane has no relevance anymore as far as saying that he is going to be a champion or he's going to be a major threat in the world title picture, period. Kane is not anywhere near that. So what do? They put these two motherfuckers together in a match, and while Bray Wyatt is doing his upside down shit, let lo and behold, Randy Orton appears on the Titantron and saying that he's gonna, turn this world upside down, and he's upside down, and he's gonna make his world right side up, and it's like, oh god. So after that, Kane wins by fucking count out. At least Wyatt didn't get fucking pinned, but it pisses me off, man. It's like, come on. You mean to tell me, out of anything now, that Bray Wyatt can't get a fucking win, a fucking pinfall, after he's beaten a whole bunch of motherfuckers? Now, the funniest thing about his pay-per-view record, Bray Wyatt's pay-per-view record is fucked beyond repair. There's no fucking way we can take him seriously as far as pay-per-views. Because I think within the last 3 fucking years, one-on-one, he's only beat 3 motherfuckers. Seriously. The 3 motherfuckers are Dean Ambrose, John Cena, and Daniel Bryan. Yes, the Wyatt family was successful, particularly against the Shield at a fucking pay-per-view at an Elimination Chamber, and that was fucking great. That was outstanding. But ever since, oh god, what the fuck, man? Bray Wyatt should have been at least in the world title, on his way of getting a world title by now. But they just keep, even Luke Harper has won a singles title. He's won an Intercontinental Championship. But everybody else in the Wyatt family is just, oh god, this is just fucked up. Because I actually like Bray Wyatt as a wrestler. And now they just keep fucking and fucking and fucking. And speaking of which, he loses by count out, chases fucking Randy Orton in the back, and he's looking for fucking Randy Orton. He's looking fucking Randy Orton. But in the midst of that, Orton is like, yeah, I can play mind games better than you, and yeah, come and find me. Oh, come on, stop it. Stop. Gah. Fuck. At least have an in-ring confrontation for at least some proper hype and for us to take this shit seriously. Fuck with the backstage shit all the motherfucking time. Damn it. If you're going to have an in-ring confrontation, at least have some fucking fighting. Damn. So, in the midst of that, you have Baron Corbin and Jack Swagger crossing because Corbin was having an interview and he was saying that if Jack has a problem, he's right here. He said he'll drop him where he stands. Jack Swagger appears and he's like, let me go find Daniel Bryan. Let's make a match for the night. Okay, fine. Settle it in the ring. All right. Yeah, Corbin was like, settle it in the ring. And Bray Wyatt looking for Orton. Dun it. And it's like, oh, shit. So in the midst of that, you have Alexa Bliss facing Nikki Bella. And Carmella was on commentary. Now, it's like, all right, look, you already know what's going to happen here. You already see it coming. You already know that Carmella is going to go flying in. And lo and behold, it happens because Nikki Bella actually throws Alexa Bliss into Carmella, mocks her by doing a fucking moonwalk or whatever. And, okay, Carmella goes into the ring and whoa, lo and behold, Becky Lynch comes out there. She makes the save and she runs out there with her fucking championship belt. That's how I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a tag match. Why else would she run out there with the fucking championship belt in her fucking hands? So it turns into a tag team match. Oh, but before that, they show Bray Wyatt. Oh goodness, still looking for fucking Randy Orton. So and right after that, oh, Alexa and Carmella versus Becky and Nikki. Yeah, Nikki Bella, but it's Nikki because she had an injured neck. Shout out to Blazing Melfunski. But fuck, man, damn it. Which Alexa and Carmella actually fucking win. Alright, fine. Set the stage by pinning Becky. Even though this makes Becky look weak as fuck. Come on. Let Becky have a fucking reign with the championship. They're trying to make Alexa like a crazy Harley Quinn-like character, but it's just not working. It's not working with me. They're trying to have the Carmella cool bad girl character. It's not resonating toward me. I need to see fucking ass whooping. I need to see good ass matches. I know they can have good matches because of what they were doing in NXT, but on SmackDown, this is the mediocre women's roster. Even though on Raw, you got women that are either injured or out or suspended or whatever. Ugh, shit. Anyway. Randy Orton locks Bray Wyatt up in a motherfucking bin or some sort because he baited him with the chair and stuff like that and locks him in. So Bray Wyatt is going crazy inside this bin. And it's like, well, more mind games. Oh, shit. On a good note, though, Daniel Bryan gives 5 women's SmackDown replicas, just like Becky's, because Becky has a replica right now, to 5 cancer survivors, breast cancer survivors, just like they did on Raw. That was one of the main high points of this fucking show. Seriously. Rise above cancer, kick cancer's ass, hope they find a cure for that shit. All cancer, by the way, but yeah, give breast cancer patients, well, survivors, 5 replica belts. Okay, fine. So the Hype Bros go against the Vaudevillains and the Ascension comes out. Are we supposed to ever take the Ascension seriously? No, we're not. It's not going to fucking happen. No matter what you do, we're not going to take the Ascension seriously unless they just go wild with chairs, steps, whatever, in order to fucking take out every fucking team. If they replace the Usos as far as what the Usos are doing now, okay, maybe we'll take them seriously, but we'll still revert to the fact that, oh, they're just going to be like the regular Ascension that we all know the following fucking week. There's no way that we're going to take the Ascension seriously. They're out watching the Vaudevillains versus the Hype Bros, which the Hype Bros win. What the fuck happened to the Vaudevillains? We were supposed to take them seriously from NXT to now. And we fucking can't. We can't take them seriously. I'm sorry. Fuck, man. Most of the time it's jobber entrances for these people. And it's like, oh, goodness. Oh, shit. Anyway. So, on Jizz TV, the Jizz Intercontinental Champion, Maurice, has Dolph Ziggler, they're going to do a Dolphimentary. And they bring out Dolph Ziggler. Dolph sits down, and so they present something as far as a montage of Dolph's career, and it's going to be the success of a failure. So according to everything, this Sunday is Dolph's goodbye match. It's his farewell match. He will lose, and okay. So they replay his career from the Spirit Squad to leaving the Spirit Squad. Hello, my name is Dolph Ziggler, trying to work his way up, being world champion for about 10 minutes, and then Edge spears him out the fucking title from his ups and downs, winning the Money in the Bank, cashing in the night after WrestleMania, and then holding it for a little while, and then the concussions and his downhill and his overselling and his... Okay, look, again, Dolph Ziggler has had a bumpy ride. But it's not like he never had championships at all. He was tag team champion with the Spirit Squad. He's been Intercontinental Champion. He's been... look, he has had his share of titles. But his career hasn't been always that great. And that's something that is being pointed out here on this show. Now, Dolph talks about the kids. He talks about cashing in a night after WrestleMania and why he can't just walk away. And I understand all of that. And I understand that you're supposed to be feeling emotional about this shit. But he says that he's not done, and the Miz is like, yes, you are. And lo and behold, he brings out 2 members of the Spirit Squad. Goodness. He does that. They do a cheer for Dolph. They're saying that he's going to be on the unemployment line after he gets beat on Sunday at No Mercy. And then next thing you know, Dolph goes to the Miz, calls him out as usual. What does the Miz do? Backs away, and Dolph gets attacked by the Spirit Squad members. So they beat him down for a while, and it's not the same when you only have 2 people to do the rising cheer like they used to, because that's what they did to Dolph, and they could barely get him off the fucking ground. Weak motherfuckers. But anyway, Dolph ends up making a comeback. He thwarts the attack. The Miz tries to come and do the dick-licking finale, but to no avail. Dolph fights out of it, tries to super kick, and Miz, once again, track meets away like the coward that he is. So the Miz couldn't even get in on a 3-on-1 advantage. Dolph better not lose to this fucker at No Mercy. Because it's just a simple fact of the matter that, okay, no matter what is said here, Dolph is the better wrestler out of the 2. Dolph is the better showman out of the 2. Dolph is the better performer out of the 2. Regardless of how many titles one has over the other, that doesn't mean shit. Because the Miz, he just plain sucks. At least Dolph can put on a fucking good and or classic match. But the Miz can't. Why? Because he's the Miz. And that's it. He's just a dick-licking prick. So, anyway. Bray Wyatt is still trapped. So, Jason Jordan faces Jey Uso, which Jason actually rolls up Jey Uso and wins. And they try to attack American Alpha, which, well, they did attack American Alpha. And the Usos try to take out Jason Jordan with the exact same leg move, splashing on a leg, just like they did Chad Gable. But they get saved by Heath and Rhino. Okay, fine. So try to hype that up. Try to take that seriously. Let's try to... no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. So, Bray Wyatt is still trapped. Randy Orton opens up the bin. Bray Wyatt is not there. But that was after Bray Wyatt was talking, because there was somehow camera footage inside of this bin, and he said he's for Sister Abigail to take him home. Is this the turning point for Bray Wyatt? I don't know. I don't know if this is a big turning point, but it's fucked up that he even got to this point for Bray Wyatt as far as his character. He had the WWE eating out of his hand. He had the fans eating out of his hands, and the WWE failed to capitalize on it. There's been a lot of that. Oh, they'll fail to capitalize on him. They'll fail to capitalize on Daniel Bryan at the right time, but they'll shove Roman Reigns to us. Fuck you, WWE. Suck some motherfucking dick. Just for that shit alone. Drink some nut. Fuckers, man. So, you get to the climax of the show. You get to Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin. And Jack Swagger wins by tap out. It shows that when Baron Corbin was trying to reach for the ropes, he's doing this, tapping the mat, trying to reach for the ropes, and the referee run the fucking bell, assuming that it was a fucking tap out. Oh, God, you can't make this up. So, to hype up Jack Swagger somehow, you have to feed Baron Corbin to him and have Baron Corbin lose under some bullshit circumstances. Are we supposed to take Jack Swagger seriously? No! So once again, fuck you, WWE. Fuck you for that. Oh, there better be some type of rematch at No Mercy where Baron Corbin just Okay, have a fair and square win for either one of these two. So please. So you have the confrontation face to face between AJ Styles, who comes out first, who talks about SummerSlam, him beating John Cena, who talks about beating Dean Ambrose. Look, yes, I understand where they're going. So, who comes out next? Dean Ambrose. And he's pissed about last week. He's pissed about John Cena. He's pissed about da-da-da-da-da. And, let no behold, John Cena comes out. But before John Cena can even speak, he's told to shut up by AJ Styles, as to say, to him, we already know what Johnson's going to say. He's chasing history, and how dare he compare himself to Ric Flair. He will never be in the same sentence as Ric Flair, which a lot of people will motherfucking agree. And wait, what did I say earlier about The Miz? No matter how much championships that somebody wins, that's not equal to, or to be compared, or even to try to be better than the motherfucking person that is actually fucking better. So, as the Jizz is not better than Dolph Ziggler in the ring, John Cena is not better than Ric Flair in the ring. Same fucking comparison. So if you're a Miz fan, fuck you if you think that he's better than Ziggler in any account in the fucking ring. He's just annoying on the fucking mic. Same thing with John Cena. He's not better than fucking Ric Flair. Just because he will equal the championships doesn't mean that he deserves to be in the same conversation to be as good or as better as fucking Ric motherfucking Flair. Not gonna happen. Not with me. Not with a lot of wrestling fans out there. Fuck that. So, when AJ Styles gets done, Dean Ambrose cuts Cena off and runs down the little hustle, loyalty, and respect thing, and saying that, yeah, he doesn't respect Ambrose. Yeah, he has the hustle as far as, that's why he's always in the title picture and everything like that. Loyalty. Dean Ambrose talks about himself. He's there day in and day out, busting his ass, stuff like that. And yeah, he doesn't respect Ambrose. Cena doesn't respect Ambrose. And Ambrose has been busting his ass for 2 straight years and just never being injured and being there day in, day out, while John Cena is flying around in jets and meeting people and kids, stuff like that. Dean Ambrose has been in the ring and so on and so forth. He didn't kiss John Cena's ass or ask advice when he first got there. It was some good shit from both AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose. So when John Cena does get to speak, he just says, talk is cheap, and Jen just starts going at it. He takes down Dean Ambrose. He throws AJ Styles out of the ring. He gets to fuck you to Dean Ambrose and holds up the belt afterwards. Then he gets attacked from behind by AJ Styles. He tries to hit the fuck you for AJ, and that didn't happen. No. AJ Styles gets the upper hand, hits the phenomenal forearm on Cena, lays him out, gets his title, and proceeds to walk away. But then before he can get away, you get Dean Ambrose that attacks him outside of the ring and gives him dirty deeds on the fucking steel ramp. That was kind of fucked up. It was. So, Dean Ambrose closes the show with him holding up the WWE World Championship. Fine. Good way to hype up No Mercy. But, and here's the real issue I have with it, 2 outcomes will make sense. One outcome is the one that will make total sense, and one outcome will be the middle finger. Cena must not win that championship. Now is not the time. Dean Ambrose, if he gets it back, then that kind of shits on AJ Styles as far as having a long, lengthy reign. He needs a longer reign than what he has now in order to actually, clinch as far as, him being taken seriously at the top. So AJ Styles is my pick. And I'll have my prediction video up pretty soon as far as No Mercy. But as far as SmackDown goes, it's like, fuck. Yeah. Shit. Fucking with Bray Wyatt like this is what really pissed me off about the show. Then you have the fucking divas. Oh, the women's wrestlers that really fucked things up. Because it was slow pace and you got 1.5 matches by them alone. And it's like, shit. Kane versus Bray Wyatt? Fuck you. Swagger versus Baron Corbin and actually winning by some circumstances? Fuck that. Anyway, what did you think about the show? Did you think that SmackDown Live this week was good, bad, or indifferent? Was this No Mercy hype good hype? Or is it just waste of fucking space? I'm going with waste of fucking space. They could have done way better than what they're doing now. What WWE now is doing now is like, they don't have enough time to do proper fucking build-ups. And they're not even doing shit in the ring long enough to have fucking proper build-ups. Fucked up, man. Anyway, drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.